Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome to the show. As you can see, oops, my my scarf is a little off. Just fix that, and let's get back into business here. All right, everyone. Welcome to the show. This is the road trip. It's just me for now, but I've been told, and yeah, I've been told. Have no fear, I will appear. So there you go. Mr. Tom will be in here. Games have started. Luton is home to Brentford, and Sheffield United home to Burnley. Uh, Teams at the bottom, some teams in the middle. Yeah, trying to. Everybody's at point is a point. Everybody wants a point, and Luton is. They're just about to start, or at least on my screen they are. Burnley and Sheffield United have already started, and here we go. I've got basically three screens going, and well, my phone is connected to a monitor, so I've got two going there. Uh, so there you go. And I'm not sure how relevant this is to anything, but anyways, here we go, Mr. Tom says I've seen so many movies this week, and by so many, I mean three. Yeah, Mr. Tom, folks. Um, I don't know. He just said that. He just gave that information up. I'm not sure why, what. So there you go. But here we are. We are here. Do we want to go into the scores today? Probably not, but we will anyways. And what else? Let's do this. So morning started out 7:30 over here in the States. I guess 12:30 for you guys over there in the UK. And could have been an interesting day today. Um, could have been an interesting day today. West Brom uh, loses to Leicester 2-1. Based on the way they were playing, they could have easily have been up 1-2. You know, they had, if I recall, three shots early in that game where they could at least hit one of them. Chowdhury, the defender for Leicester, basically kept West Brom at bay. Without him, it could have been an easily a three goal day for West Brom. Vardy had a chance to put them up two, and he couldn't do it. So they had chances. The football gods were giving them everything, and West Brom got to finish your dinner, got to put the ball home. And let's see who we got. Oh, Emerson has joined us. Welcome to the show, Emerson. He says, what does he say? Afternoon, Gary, Tom when he appears, and Lord Greenwood. Yeah, Lord Greenwood or whoever appears. We see it's been a while. We haven't seen Sam. We've seen this Lord guy. And Mr. Tom, congratulations on the U18 win today. I guess Mr. Tom will take that, but I think he'll rather have had a loss for, or should I say, a loss for that Leicester team over the U18's win. So, yeah, welcome to the show. Hope you guys are doing well. Let me, what else do I have here? I should just at least get myself situated here so I can be part of the show. Have a little bit of control here. Mr. Tom, I guess, is happy with the kids in the academy. I guess hopefully that's good for the future of Leeds. So there you go. Yeah, keep thinking Arsenal has some good academy players, but until we see them, we'll never know. We will never know. Oops, there we go. That alerts slowing down my feed over here. All right. So, yeah, still 0-0. Not expecting much. I was at Luton sitting 18th, Brentford sitting 15th. Interesting, yeah. A Luton win, and they're two points off of Brentford. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? What else we got going on here? So, any earlier games? So, live right now, Championship is many games on. Some important ones that are, important to some of the fans here. Cardiff, Southampton, 0-0. I think that's really it. I mean, Watford and Holland 0-0. So anything going on in the League One? Exeter is away at Northampton. They're up 1. Otherwise, no scores there. Wrexham, I guess they're in a groove. They won 3-0 today. They, as many have said, they finish high enough. I think that they make it to the next. They make it to. They get to promoted. I guess the top 3 teams get promoted based on what I'm seeing here. It looks like, if I'm reading that correctly. And then the next 4 teams, I guess they get to play in a playoff. So there you go. Interesting, right? Interesting. That means I'm moving to League One, huh? League One. Let's see who might be going down. I guess 4 teams: Cheltenham, Port Vale, Fleetwood, and Carlisle look like they're destined to go down. Cheltenham has a game in hand, but 4 points off a 20th spot there. So they need a little help from Burton, maybe even Cambridge, but we'll see. All games are live, so things can change. A couple points here, there. Who knows? What else we got? The Women's FA Super League. Liverpool wins on the road to Bristol City. Bristol City seems to be like a stack pattern, just giving teams, spots to make a point. Arsenal still sits 3rd. Looks like they're destined for a playoff to get into the Champions League there. You know what? It's probably a good thing. They had chances to win it. They didn't do that. So now they're just going to, extra game should hopefully get them ready. They should hopefully have a full healthy squad come the new season. And that'd be good to be in there. And Sheffield United almost had a shot scored there, but the tip from the attacker went straight at the goalkeeper. Easy save. You kind of want him to be able to push it left or right, but I don't think he really had time to you need to get a foot on it before he even worried about where to go next. So that's it in England. Let's see what's going on in the world football today. What do we got here? Mr. Tom says Gary might be the greatest host of the road trip ever. Yes, I think I am like the host, I guess. Once in a while I do have a fill-in. No, just kidding. Once in a while I have the great wee man join and take over the reins. I call him wee man, but it's Mr. Tom to you folks. Yeah, everybody wants to be me when I grow up. Nobody wants to be me. Nobody wants to be me. So let's see what's going on. Of course, no U.S. games yet. They're all played in the evening. Let's see what else we got here. Celta in the La Liga. Celta wins 4-1 over Las Palmas. What else we got? Germany, anything? Wolfsburg home to Bochum. They're down 1. Hoffenheim and Gladbach is a 0-0. Sorry, 1-1 at this time. Union Berlin will be home to Bayern. Oh, you know what? I don't even know if that was a shot. I think that was off the defender. Oof. I don't think he even got a touch on it. I thought it looked like the defender maybe got in. Didn't realize it hit off the defender, and the goalkeeper was luckily there to clear it. At least that's what I thought I saw. What else we got in Women's Champions League? Barcelona loses at home to Chelsea. Not sure if that is the second leg or the first leg. Looks to be the first leg. So they go back to Chelsea now, and that could be not good. Lyon plays PSG later today in the Women's Champions League. Anything else going on score-wise, people? Oh, the FA Cup is on in about 2 hours, folks. City will be hosting Chelsea. So everybody's expecting Chelsea to surprise I'm not sure about that. We'll see. City could be upset, or City could be, you know, struggling, right? So we'll see about that. What else we got going on? I'm looking at myself in the screen here, and I'm looking off to what looks like your left or right. It's because that's where I am. My video is. But if I look at the chat room, I think I'll be looking straight at you. Kind of weird. What else we got going on here? In the Serbia League, Radniki 1923 wins 4-3 over Kukariki 4-3. TSC is winning 2-1 over Vojvodina. There you go. I destroyed that. And what else you got? And that's it for, I think, the top leagues in the world. Yes. I guess in Turkey, I don't know if that's even League One. In the Chinese Super League, what do we have? Shandong is up, wins 4-1 over Shangzhou. And Chengdu wins 3-1 over Shenzhen. I don't know how you say that. And Three Towns and Changchun finish at a 0-0 draw. Nantong loses at home to Chantua 2-0. I'm not going to destroy any more teams' names. I'm not going to do that. So let's keep it on the English games. I will go through the chat, and it looks like there's a countdown going on here. So let's just do it, huh? BX Gunner has joined us. Welcome to the show, BX Gunner. Got a 10. You got a 9. I'll let Mr. Tom bring himself in because I can't do all the counting and let him in. But once he gets down to it, yes. 7, 6, 5, 4. Ryan didn't get the message. He's 4, 3. 2. See, I can't be bothered. I'm going to do the rest. It's Tom time, but he hasn't done it. 1, and
it's Tom time.
There you go, folks. Welcome to the show, Mr. Tom.
That went way better than I thought it would. Plus, I thought, I wonder how long it'd take me for YouTube to go, that's spam.
Oh, yeah.
Bye.
Not the same thing, so you didn't do the same over and over again. So very nice. And Ryan, welcome to the show.
Hello, Ryan.
Yeah, I'm glad you're smiling. I'm glad you're smiling. I would have been a little upset with how West Brom played today. I guess West Brom is probably more pissed, but
nope.
You know.
Nope. That's what you get when you put yourself in a position where you rely on other things, and they have no reason to want. They have no reason to help us. They're probably going to be in the playoffs regardless. So ultimately, we had 3 matches that if we'd have won any of them, we'd be in a lot healthier position, obviously, and we didn't. Therefore, it is our fault.
Yeah, and the team has just put a little bit of pressure on you right now. Cardiff, home to Southampton. Southampton has just scored, so now they're tied on points with Leeds. Still 11 points off on goal difference, but I don't know if that really matters as much as position in the table, right? And I guess with the amount of points you have, you're at worst case destined for a playoff, right? I think you're going to have to do. Can you actually be knocked out of the playoffs? I don't think you can, right?
Nah, I'll be very surprised.
Like,
I'll have a look at the table right now, but
I'm looking at the table right now, and the bottom. Let's see.
I'm sure we secured that weeks ago.
How many points is how many games are left? 3 to 4?
3. Well, yeah, realistically 3. So yeah, no, that was secured a long time ago.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, you know what? I must have been looking at the goal difference because the points. Yes, the points definitely. Yeah, you should be fine there. Just have to prepare yourself. Prepare yourself. What is it? Tom is looking as fine as a fresh water salmon. Yes.
It's the pink.
Is that so? Freshwater salmon, is that like live, fried, blackened, stewed, roasted,
So I thought I was
sautéed?
listening to the Forrest Gump movie. Then I thought you was gonna start telling me all the various ways you can cook a shrimp.
Did. I just did that for salmon. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
I did it.
That's why I said it. That's why I said it. Um, yeah. But hang on. Speaking of movies, oh no, Celtic are in danger of not going to the Scottish Cup final for the 7,000th time. Imagine my shock.
Yeah.
Imagine my sadness. Oh dear, how sad. Never mind. They'll win that penalty shootout, by the way.
You think Leicester will really screw this up?
Nah.
I mean, they're up what? They have 4 point. They have 4 points on Leeds with a game. Well, it'll be a game in hand. It won't even be a game in hand. Right now, they're even on games played. So, it will be a game in hand if once Leicester plays. So, there you go. No, it's more like salmon's swimming upstream in all its glory. Oh, okay. You didn't say that. You just said freshwater salmon. So I can only assume you meant like, fried.
No, but
You know.
BX is like really kind and positive when he says things. All right. Unlike, say, like if Colonel Waldard wrote it, then obviously it can be questioned
And he would have said filleted
immediately.
with a butter knife
Exactly.
and a pitchfork.
Is I think the actual thinking behind it when he would do it would go, oh, Tom looks like a freshwater salmon, and you'd be like, oh, why is that? Because he's wearing a pink shirt. Go, nah, because he's a prick. Be the sort of thing. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Still no scores in the two Premier League matches, which is probably no surprise. Sheffield United, Burnley, Brentford, Luton. Not known for their prolific scoring, and there's an attempt by Sheffield United again, but they're not able to get past the defender on the last two shots they took. Defenders blocked it pretty easy. Here it comes into the box, and defender gets her foot on it, and the right is nope. They still got the ball. They're in the 18 still in there, and can he get past the defenders? No. All right. Well, there you go. And that's going to be a foul and a free kick deep in their half for Burnley. Yes, Mr. Tom. I said, I'll look at the West Brom game, and when I saw Vardy on there starting, I was like, if they can hold on, because Vardy will not play a full match. The only problem is that means you have to wait 60, 70 minutes before he's off the pitch.
Well, no, to me, more the thinking was he should score. He should score really important goals for him because they're paying him £300,000 a week in the Championship. So, yeah, he should. Basically, I'd be disappointed that he missed the penalty.
That was terrible. That was pretty terrible. For like you said, for a man who's worth as much as probably some teams are paying their entire squad. Right?
Yeah.
Like there's 11 players and 11 players making what? Are they all making more than 40,000 or 40K a week?
I think the average in the chat. I think I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure the average wage in the Championship's about 20.
Yeah.
Like that's not factually correct. That's my my guesstimation is that you're going to get like a top end. Basically, for a player of a club that has not played Premier League football for a few years, you're going to be looking at like £20, £20 a week for the star player. Let's just
Yep.
say.
Mm-hmm.
I could be entirely wrong, and that's fine. It's just my initial thoughts on it.
Yep.
But obviously, Leicester had a lot of players relegated without relegation what the word for it? You know, the
Clause,
wage
the
cut clause. Yeah,
clause. Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Whereas our players had them, but also had the, oh yeah, but if you want to top up those wages, you can go to any other club in Europe
yeah.
that is willing to pay it.
True,
Some of them clubs clearly regret that decision, by the way,
true.
because I bet there's a team in Germany, in Berlin, a Union Berlin, that is sitting there going, why did we waste our Champions League money on Brendan Aronson?
Very true. Very true. Sometimes, believe what you see. Yeah. Sometimes the easiest thing is to go by, as I always say, by what you see. And they did not do that. Teams don't do that all the time. Let me see if I can. Trying to watch two games on my phone at the same time because I have my phone connected to a monitor, so I can push out. I can play one game over here and another game over there, kind of thing. So let's
Just in case people think I have a vendetta against Brendan Aronson, let's just put it this way.
Oh,
I'm going to dedicate the rest of my life to digging out Brendan Aronson for doing anything. Because, and partly Ray as well, because Ray from the Arsenal fan circle told me that he was a smart, intelligent footballer. He was a great footballer. He has great potential, to which I now hold Ray responsible for him not realising that potential at my team.
oof.
Massively irrational, but it's honest.
Wow. Wow. Ooh, ball crosses in front of the goal. Is it able to get through? No. Luton. Is that Luton? No, that's Brentford. Let's see what happens here.
But do
Wow.
watch the Arsenal fan circle on Sunday evenings in the UK and
Yeah.
Thursdays,
Yeah.
just after the Full Nelson podcast, which I personally think I perform a public service because I keep Tony off of that program for a
You know
certain
what?
amount of
You know what? I'm gonna say it here. Not enough.
time.
Not enough. You do a
Wow.
good job keeping them off for about an hour, hour and a half. But that last 30, 40 minutes of the show, I'm gonna, yeah. You know how you said, how you feel about Aronson. That's your job, and you failed. You actually gave us warning though, which okay, I appreciate it. But damn, you couldn't hold out for another 40 minutes with Tony on the show. No,
Best
you know.
part of it is I don't at any point like hold him hostage. I literally like
No,
as
no,
the
no. You
show,
know what? No,
I'm
that is
like,
where you went.
Tony, go and
That
do
is
your
your
show.
problem. That's the problem right there. That's the problem right there. You did not hold him hostage. The man, you live in a basement with people behind you, right?
Yeah.
Tied to the
Settle
walls
down.
and stuff.
Yep. Yep.
And Tony somehow escapes every Thursday at around 9:30, 10 o'clock over here in the States. And we have to you know, he has to hang out. We have to hang out with him. So
Yeah, but
yeah,
I
you're not doing your job.
le- yeah, but legally in England, your dungeon has to have wheelchair access.
You don't have the wheelchair access?
No, I have to.
Okay.
They crack down if you don't. So
Mm, mm,
they'll find out. They'll find out somehow. They always do.
yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no. You just yeah. Yeah. I mean, I can only do with so much Tony in a week. So, there you go. So, what is it? BX kind of did have a question here about Sambi. Sambi, he might be playing good for Luton, but Arsenal needs somebody. Uh, how do I say it?
I will say
Better.
I do hope that BX isn't sitting there, and he's entitled to think what he wants, really. Like to preface this, but I deep down I do hope he's not sat there hoping that he's playing of a standard that will get him into one of the top clubs in England. Because I would argue he's not dragged Luton to any form of success
Yeah.
relative to their level. I mean.
Well, you have to think also, like, if Arsenal's looking at a player from Luton, where would he be on that list?
I mean, the only player from Luton I'd be looking at is Ross Barkley, and that
So
would
there's
be
Ross Barkley, but
massively
if you're
short-term.
talking about a role player, you could bring on Chong, you can bring on their center forward, you know.
Oh, I don't even mean for your club. I
I
just
mean, no,
mean in
no, no, no.
general.
I mean in general, those players for me, like here's the thing: a lot of players have come from the Championship and been successful and been really good in the Premier League. So, ooh wee! That was a goal there from Brentford, and that's from what's it called? What is his name?
I thought you was about to start singing "Baby Love" or something.
What's his name? Umbueno?
Visser,
No, not Umbueno. What's his name? Oh, Visser. Visser.
yeah.
Yes, it was a really
Apparently, the
nice.
W is said like a V. Apparently, I don't.
It's a very nice goal from distance. Goalkeeper. I mean, yeah, could he have got no, 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 no. I mean, you expect your striker to put the ball on target. He did, and he shot it inch perfect because goalkeeper is right there. It goes right over his fingertips. Um, and yeah, no, it's a really good shot. So there you go. Wissa has scored for Brentford. Luton down 1-0. There you
I'd
go.
be asking where Lukonga was. I'd be going, Why didn't he leap across the pitch to block it?
Yeah, yeah. No,
Massively, no,
uh,
not true,
see,
not
I
true.
see Lakonga with the ball now, so now I know where. Yeah, it came. The shot came from that side. So no, it didn't come from that side. So Lakonga was on the other side. But they get into the box pretty quickly here. Shot is right at the goalkeeper's leg. He's not able to get past the goalkeeper and goes
I
up
do
for a
believe
corner.
in blaming people irrationally, like for
Yeah,
example Ray and
yeah,
Aronson, and I
yeah,
think BX mentioning Lukonga basically has got Luton relegated.
yeah. As soon as you mentioned him, they got scored on. I mean, or BX man, what's your problem?
What you got
What's your
against
pro?
Luton?
Yeah, Ryan Garcia ruined the fight tonight against Haley by missing weight by almost 4 pounds, then drinks a beer on stage. I thought they're gonna fight anyways. I thought it was the whole thing. Like all of that was,
Yeah,
you
but
know.
they can't sanction it for like belts or anything, can they? If
Oh,
that's
is
the
that what
case.
it is? I thought they had or some deal or something.
I'm by no means a boxing expert. I just mean my understanding just might mean that a commission won't sanction it as a title fight if they don't
Yeah,
make weight or something. I mean, you can still do the punch up,
yeah.
but
Mm,
anyway.
mm.
Oh, Joe Hart missed a penalty. Imagine my shock.
In what? Oh, in
The penalty shootout for
oh,
Chelsea. He's their goalkeeper, I believe. I don't know why
yeah,
I said I believe. I know Joe Hart's a goalkeeper,
yeah.
but
And
it's not like
Bueno
I was
and
going to say I
yeah,
go, oh, he's their attacking midfielder.
yeah, yeah. Bueno also carried Brentford such a great tandem. Yeah, they're doing good for them. Not missing Tony, huh? Joe Hart is missed, as you said. Sudden death penalties coming up. Who can hit?
Carried Brentford to 14th.
Yeah. All right.
Although Crystal Palace win tomorrow, they leapfrog them, so is what it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. For Brentford, this is fine. They just want to stay in the league every year, collect the money, do the money ball thing.
True. True. Yeah, and I think what's crazy is like when they probably could have sold, you know, Tony for some money. That
They're not
window's
going to get
probably
it.
gone now, because
They
like
are
people,
actually not getting the money they think they'll get.
no, no, people wanted to pay knowing that he was suspended and would have given them monies for that. Now they're not going to do that. It's like one of those things where like they're playing without him and it's okay, you know? For what if you like you said, if they're not trying to win trophies, they're doing all right where they want to be,
Where's our
right?
boy Spencer? Because I know Lord
Spencer's
Greenwood
actually working,
usually
man. He works every so often on the weekends,
that
and
makes
this
sense.
is that weekend he has to work. So he said
I
he would
expect Lord Greenwood
go on
in
it.
about 30 minutes, roughly.
Is that
Is
how
usually
that
about the
works?
time he rocks up. Usually. That being said,
Oh my gosh, I think the goalkeeper kicked the ball out the stadium. That's crazy to think that you can kick the ball out of the stadium. Luton's got a small stadium.
They have. It's
There's
probably
somebody.
landed in someone's garden.
Yeah, exactly. There's somebody sitting there having a cup of tea, and next thing you know, smash ball. It's crashes onto their table and knocks over the teapot and everything. And so it sounds like uh your man Stefan will probably be on in a little bit.
And
So
villains always win in the end.
yeah,
Clearly,
yeah,
seeing
yeah,
as Ipswich are doing well and Celtic seem to
yeah,
finagle a win. So
yeah. So you guys, check
villains.
out Mr. Arsenal podcast later. He will he'll be showing doing a watch along for
Oh,
the Arsenal match.
I'll watch along while I'm eating my probably Chinese. Let's be fair.
Yeah,
It's
I
almost
have to figure out
certainly
what I'm going to
Chinese.
do for lunch today. I don't know if I should do a Grubhub or Uber or something. I did that yesterday and I had barbecue.
Are you going on the Arsenal, the
Most
Arsenal,
likely,
Mr.
yeah, because
Arsenal podcast?
it's a couple hours after our show ends. So yeah,
Yep.
so I'll probably go on there. I
Yeah,
don't know.
it's. I think in England, pardon if I'm wrong, I believe it's like a 7:30,
Yep,
7:45
yeah,
kickoff.
it is. It
So,
is.
which is
Yeah,
rare. I imagine that's because obviously you played away in Europe on Wednesday. Was it Wednesday or Wednesday?
Wednesday. Yeah,
Yeah, so they've put the kickoff time back later because you were
yeah,
probably going to play at 12:30.
true. Yeah.
If
Sometimes.
basically if you hadn't got to the quarterfinal, that match would have already happened at lunchtime.
Oh, you think we would have got the first game of the day, huh?
Yeah, because there was no first game of the day in the Premier League.
Very, very true. I was watching Championship, wasn't I? Yeah.
So almost certainly, because I think there's like an agreement where if a team plays away in Europe, but they can't kick off at,
Hmm.
and yeah,
Yeah.
as I said, so
Yeah.
seven FA Cup kicks off at 5:15.
Okay, I looked at that time and I was like reading it. Oh, yeah, never mind. I know. Yep, yep. So,
I do find it funny how like for example, I think in last 15 years, let's say Arsenal have won the FA Cup 4 times, something like that. But you want less FA Cup games potentially for everyone else.
you know what? I I am not. You're talking
No,
about the
no, I'm
clubs,
talking
right?
about
You're talking
your
about the
club
clubs,
as an
right? You're not
entity,
talking about
not
the
you
fans, right?
personally. No,
Yeah.
no. I'd love to see Lee. Well, I say no. Let me preface this. In theory, I'd love Leeds to play every 2 days, sort of thing. But obviously, it's not realistic. But I wouldn't know because it'd usually mean we'd lose a lot more. So no. But in reality, the club is well, I think what happens disgusting. Basically, I think, and they're going to say obviously. Like I saw someone online, right? Oh well, you need 14 votes to get something through. But it's like, why the Premier League clubs voting on it?
Well, here's
Why
the
the
thing.
actual
You,
Premier
you know
League
what?
club?
And I've said this before. This is where, like, when I say, English football needs to vote, and then
Yeah,
people say the Premier League needs to vote. I'm like, what does that mean? Because
the
who's the
Premier
Premier?
League
Who
isn't
is?
English football.
No, I know, but the Premier exactly. So why does the Premier League vote on just and when it's an English football thing? Because any one of the 200 English football teams can play in any one of the leagues, right?
What I find
So
quite
no. Let me finish. Let me finish.
okay. No, sure.
So they
My
should all
apologies.
have a say in something that is, I think part of English football. All right, like the FA Cup is that only played by Premier League teams?
Certainly not.
So how in the world can a Premier League team vote or be, have the deciding votes on something that has nothing to do with Premier League? Makes it a little interesting, yeah. Sorry, I interrupted you there.
No, no, it's fine. It's
You probably had
fine.
a better thought than I did on this one. Um, but I just, yeah, it, and that's where I get, when all these things come up with all these rules and stuff that don't get, anything that comes up, it's like, oh, it's English football, right? It's not Premier League. So, Ange has joined us. Welcome to the show, Ange. Says hello to everybody. Says hello to
Hello,
us
Andrew.
and to everybody in the chat. Yeah, it's all about the money. It's all about the money. So
700 teams compete in this tournament.
700. Oh, so I'm so
700
far off.
teams.
So I'm
Over
so far off.
700 teams.
So I'm so
Well,
far off.
no. You're not totally wrong, because the actual competition from the first round proper, or like, its totals about 124 teams.
Oh,
But
okay.
obviously, there's loads of qualifying rounds. Region, like, the tournament actually starts in August.
Yeah. Yeah.
But obviously, we only really see it like from January. But my thing is, I think it's interesting that the Premier League was formed to break away from the FA
Yeah.
for their own financial benefit, and arguably, I'd say it was a great idea that worked. Like, I'm not obviously, you can't sit here and say the Premier League as an idea is a failure, because that's delusional and wrong.
Yep. Yep.
But I do feel that I find it interesting that they still wield so much power over the entire football pyramid, because they are a small part numerically of the pyramid. I know the money, they have the most of it. Like, no, that's economics and stuff. But I just find it interesting how 20 teams were consulted over something that affects 700.
Yeah. 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 No, I mean, you know, yeah, that it's poor. And you know what? When one of those 20 teams, or should I say, when those 3 teams that are part of the Premier League are not part of the Premier League,
Yep,
you know what? You just hurt yourself. And guess what?
yep.
Not only that, but you hurt the other, as you say, 680 teams that have a have an opportunity to get a benefit, right? It's like Burnley just scored, or I got an alert, so see that in a second. But yeah, no, I this is where, like, you know what, people talk about, Arsenal, and them being, what is it, being, I guess, classy and all this stuff and doing the right thing. So if they're voting for a single, a single leg game, right? Then they're not doing, a service to the league,
I
and
can tell you
and
something, Gary,
yeah,
that might surprise you. Sorry to cut you off. Considering part of this is because teams are playing too many games,
yeah.
but Newcastle and Tottenham play a friendly in Australia 3 games after the season finishes.
So they don't really care
3 days after the
so they
season
don't really
finishes.
care about the games that they're playing. It's like, you know what I mean? Like that can't that like you can't complain that you're playing too many games if after a 40, 50 game season you still have the bandwidth to tell your players, suit up. You got 2 more games coming in another country, and there's any
Just say
yeah,
you want to play games that pay you the most money. Just say it, and I'll
yeah,
tell you you're wrong.
yeah,
I'll tell you that the way you're going about it is massively wrong.
yeah,
But be honest about it, rather than sit going, "Oh, our players are tired." It's like, what? Your players are going to be tired to play in Australia 3 days after the season finishes, surely.
true, true. Yeah, that this is a slap in the face to, to then hear any Premier League then team talk about, we'll play too many games. No, like you just said, they don't play the right games, the games that pay money. Stefan has joined us. I don't know if I got the first message from him, but I think that's the first one from him. He's joined us for some reason. He's got little green thing at the end of his tweet there. I don't know what that green thing's all about. I think it's, I don't know. Good to see you, Stony. I don't know. Oh, Stony's
On
BX.
Stonies,
Oh, on Stony's. Oh, I don't know what that means.
I think the guy's name's Stony Baker. He's like a music. I've never listened to it. Like, to be fair, and I'm not disrespecting it. I'm just saying I've not actually gone on there, but I know it's quite popular with Stefan and a few of the lads that are
Yeah,
in here.
yeah, yeah. No, yeah, I did say a green thing. You know what? It's really small on my screen, so I'm not gonna try to guess. So I'm gonna only tell you what I see. I see something green. Assume it's, what is it? I don't know what it is. I'm not even guessing. Not guessing. Club said they wanted a winter break only to bugger off for matches during that hiatus.
It's true.
Yeah.
Exactly what's going on. They want the Premier League smaller. This has been a thing. The big clubs want the Premier League to be 18
Burnley has scored
teams.
again. This is crazy. Burnley has scored again, and boom, they're up 2-0. Sorry.
Obviously, the teams in the bottom half of the Premier League are reluctant to allow this, obviously because they've got less chance of being in it. But the real reason, like clubs and FIFA want the Premier League to be 18 teams as well, but the reason they also want to be 18 teams because then it frees up 4 Saturdays where they can actually then just go and play elsewhere for money. They're not going to use those four extra match weeks to sit at home and do nothing. That would make too much sense. I know, mate, an opportunity to make money is sense and it's clever and all this. But the fact of the matter is, just say that. Don't sit there and go, we play too many games. It's like, you'd still play games. You just play your games in Saudi Arabia instead of at Luton.
Yep. I think Trusty just got nutmegged for a goal. So there you go. Yep. I think Trusty does play for Sheffield United, right? So
For now.
Well, probably not after this season. It's not looking too good for him. He's been at the front seat for that would be Trusty at the front seat for some goals and not for his own team's goals. But yeah, no, I like I said, I things that hurt, they hurt the little teams, and then you forget that, guess what? 15% of your league is who you're voting against if it doesn't benefit them. Every season, another 15% of the Premier League gets to indulge in the pains that you've created for them when you vote on certain things. You know what I mean? 3 teams go down every year. 3 teams have to face all of those things that they then turn around and go, we're struggling down here. Yeah.
One of our directors, our director of football or CEO, whatever, his name's a guy named Angus Kinnear, and I always thought he was a shrewd gentleman. Like, he has a fun little bit in the Leeds documentary where when we lost in the playoffs in the first year of Bielsa, basically the end of the documentary is him. It's just a 5-10 second clip of him sitting there going, "Next year we want automatic. We ain't dicking around with the playoffs." And it went viral because it was a funny little line. Like, we ain't dicking around with the playoffs. We want automatic. And then we went and got it. Right? To be fair, that made him quite funny. But then what made him less funny is when it started coming out that a government regulator might step in. And he in his program, he has a bit in the Leeds program where he always writes, he has a page where he writes his opinions. And again, known for saying some fairly funny stuff in it. But one particular time, not funny stuff. He basically implied that if that happens, football will become like a communist regime and stuff. Like, I believe the actual words he used were Maoist collective. And it was like, mate, we could be relegated at any point, and you sit there talking like you don't think money should be sent down the football pyramid. It's like, mate, right now you would be out, like you'd be like one of these ladies on Pornhub, like waiting to collect some nutrients, let's just say, like for the money, like give us the money, like, because we ain't got any fucking money at the moment. Well, we have, but you can't spend it because of the rules, because we don't want to fall foul of the rules, even though everyone else around us falls foul with the rules all the fucking time. But it doesn't fucking matter. Anyway, it's a genuine thing, Stefan. That's literally what he said. But anyway, basically he's a bit of a pleb. And I think he's discovered he probably regrets saying it because we're not on top of the tree. It's the sort of thing you can say when you're Arsenal, and even Arsenal don't say it.
Yep. Well, you know what it is? It's when you laugh at a call going the wrong way for one of your rivals. and tomorrow you're crying because one of the calls goes against you.
Yep.
I mean, it's as I say, it's a big circle, man. It comes around. So like, and sometimes it doesn't come directly from the person you think. It just comes around because that's the way I think the world just it equals itself out, right? Somebody does something bad to you, you kind of you're like bigger than that, so you don't do it to them. But then something else happens to that person or that person's associates or family or whatever, and you're like, damn. And you know what? It's just because it just comes around. You might not get punished, but somebody might. Somebody you care about might. Ooh, they went off the crossbar there.
Oh no.
Went for
There's only one thing I think about when someone at Leeds does something, and I'll sit there and go, nope, we're gonna regret that. We're gonna regret that. You're gonna regret that. Shut your mouth. Please shut your mouth. Stop talking because you're just inviting things to go wrong for us.
Yep, yep.
Sort of thing.
No, I hear you. I hear you. And I didn't say this, but Taib has joined us. Welcome to the show. Hello, you horrible lot. So there you go.
Yeah.
So there you go. And
I think you should read out the message in response though.
Taib, you schlag.
Yeah.
I assume that means a nice person.
Oh, of course. Well, it is in my opinion. I don't want to say Sam Lord Greenwood invented the word slag because he obviously didn't,
Mm,
but he might have actually. It's Lord Greenwood, but I mean he's older than all of us, but put together. But Lord Greenwood has no age. He's just like an entity that just exists through time. Anyway, but yeah. So if he's coined it in
yeah,
our community,
yeah,
probably not the nicest thing.
yeah. And she's going shopping. So there you go.
Of course she is. Of course she
She's
is.
going shopping. She's going to be back in time for the game. I guess so. You've got time.
Yeah, she's got 4 hours.
Yeah. As I said yesterday, I'm looking forward to going back to England and watch some football in the flesh,
You know
live.
what you should do?
What's that?
This sounds like a really silly idea, but you should actually go and watch a grassroots football match,
Well, you know
like an
what? Here we
actual
go. Here
non-league
we go.
football
Let's
match.
just go. Let's just go full all you can eat and just see like 5, 6 levels of football. Because I don't believe you pay as much to see some of those games that everybody talks about. I'm going to go see my local team play, and I don't think they're talking about spending £100. And Brentford just scored. Vissa just scored. I don't think that was supposed to go in. It was a if it was a it was a Luton. It was one of those things where it's like, what could happen if something bad's gonna happen, it's gonna happen, and Luton is just experienced that. I think a ball. Let's see how this happens here. Ball gets into the box. Gets and it just falls to his feet, and he's standing right in the right on the penalty box, the goalie box there, and he just tips it home. Wow. Yeah. Could say they didn't man mark him, but the defender it just deflected off multiple players and fell to his feet. Oh, that's disappointing for them, Luton. Yes. What else we got here? It was around before Lord G, just like the Tory he stole it from.
Yeah, but Stefan's not accounting for the real important thing in this situation. Can you, hand on heart, say that Lord Greenwood has not built a time machine and then gone back enough in time to actually influence the language of our culture?
Oh, there you go. So we don't know. We don't know.
He may have
Rubbish
actually invented it.
reception. Yeah, rubbish
And then when
reception from talk. What is this? What do they say?
talk, he means talk sport, but he's calling it talk shite
Yeah, but what did they
because they
do?
talk shite.
Yeah,
Because
but
they
what?
talk shite
Yeah, but what does he say? Rubbish reception. What is that?
on the
What's
radio, sir.
on the? Oh, you have radios. You still have radios. What is a radio? Just kidding.
Still a thing here. Still a
You know
thing
what?
here.
Only time I listen to radio is if I'm in the car.
Exactly right, Stefan. By Mr. Wells himself.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
no, that's true. I assume most people listen to theirs through the television, possibly on or a digital device.
True.
But I imagine Stefan has gone full ham radio from the 30s. Because why not? I bet Stefan's got the same radio he had since the 70s.
From the 70s. How old is Stefan, you feel?
Probably not as old as I think, but probably older than you think.
Well, no, I was thinking he's older than I. And Burnley, it looks like Burnley has just scored again, so that's like 3-0. Not, yeah. I think, let's see, right through the middle. Nobody touches him. Trusty, it deflects it off Trusty and falls to a Burnley player who puts it in. Oh boy, Trusty is at the front. Oh no, people! Guess what? Guess what, people? Guess who's in the house? It looks like he's going skiing.
My God.
Looks like he's going skiing or something. But welcome to the stage. It's been like months, people. It's been like months. For some reason, his uncle has been taking the stage and pushing him down into the wallows of whatever despair and saying, no, you don't get a chance to join us. But welcome to the stage. It is the one, the only, Sam Greenwood from the Greenwood.
Hello.
Yes.
Oh my God.
The man's got his Oxley glasses on. He's going skiing.
Yeah,
snowboarding or whatever they call it.
We go snowboarding in a minute, definitely. How's everyone doing?
We're doing good.
I'm overawed by the return of Sam. I'm going to keep calling him Lord Greenwood out of what I'm used to.
He's not here. You can't call him Lord Greenwood. That's Lord Greenwood would have a fit if you called Sam Lord Greenwood. I think
he's going to have me killed. I know.
He's in the family, so you know. But you've got to be careful with Lord Greenwood because you can have an off day and you never know.
The Lord awaits.
An off. If when he has an off day, does like half of Barbados disappear?
Well, they're the sort of days where you see sort of rockets sort of fire different places and stuff. So yeah, they're not the best of days.
All right. So how's it going?
But I tell you what, Gary.
Yes,
sir. I tell you what, Gary, I do have something special with me here today.
Uh-oh.
I sort of just thought about it. I thought it was about time to break it out and see what it's like. I've been saving this for so long. I don't know why. I just keep forgetting about it. But I've got this this lovely port wine that I've kept just keep forgetting about it. But it's a lovely make, and I know it's a make that you will definitely feel at home with.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I take showers.
I take showers once a week. That's all that's needed, right? Or is it twice?
Once a week is enough to keep the little pests away. And now I've got this Cockburns beautiful port wine from Porto in Portugal, where the best comes from. And the thing is, though, it's a few years old now. I've had it for a few years. Well, about 2 years actually. I've had it. So I don't know if it's any good, but we'll find out. I might just puke and it might be disgusting, or it might be actually quite good.
Yeah. So we got Sam.
We're going to give it a whiz.
Sam's in the dark. For some reason, he doesn't want to show his.
I'm not in the dark.
He's about to expose a restaurant for their dodgy practices of cleaning. like they don't even check the dates. They don't even check the dates.
And you know what? Ham. You know what? Sam brings it all. Sam comes on, and guess what? Why not has joined us to say hi.
Oh,
out.
He joins us to say hello.
It's what it sounds.
I don't have time. I don't have time with people with. I don't have time with people with IQs less than my shoe size.
Oh boy, here we go. Beautiful
Why not?
cockburn from Portugal. Sun cream help. I don't know what. What is it?
Yeah, you
There's
like
not-
it, Gary. You like it. You like it. Just admit it, Gary. You like it.
Nah. So what? Let's you know what?
I'm gonna try it.
Since we are, it looks like it's halftime. Brentford's up 2-0 at Luton. Burnley's up 2-0 at Sheffield United.
You are
So-
earlier than I anticipated, though, so I apologise to Gary because.
Well,
I
you
may
said
have
30
gone
minutes.
on-
You must talk to
Yeah.
you must get to talk to Sam because I don't get that information.
Well,
Or,
no,
or
I
did you have
said
him
30
chipped?
minutes, assuming it would be 4 o'clock, because
Ah, okay.
historically that is when Sam rolls in for the final hour or two of the road trip. But no, he was earlier, so always good to see. Always good to see. I'm happy to be wrong in such a situation. So
Yes,
there we go.
yes.
There we go.
Stoke is up 2-0 at half to Plymouth. Everybody else besides Southampton, who's 1-0 up at Cardiff. Everybody else is no scores. No scores.
Be handy if Cardiff scored. But there we go.
Stefan, don't you tell me you don't know about this. I bet you've had a bit of cockburn on holiday in Portugal as well, mate.
It just doesn't even sound right.
Some old crinkly Grateful Dead rock. I bet you've been up the bum.
I don't even. Is that a thing?
Smell test now.
Oh, Wrexham won 3-0.
I'm not quite pleased with the smell test.
I already said that score.
Yeah.
Where are you?
I was probably in France.
I'm not quite pleased with the smell test, guys.
Oh, that's not. Well, you said it was there for a couple of years. I don't think those things keep.
That's what
So
I'm
is
saying. I
it
was
going to
hoping
be?
it does.
Is it going to be Sam's wine of the week?
Yeah.
My God, I'm not 100% with this, guys. Fucking hell.
I think you should have a tipple.
Yes.
I'm going to give it a go because I'm not.
Rocket bird is a thing. All right, and
I'm not far from the emergency ward.
nice. You'd be happy to know that Trusty has got nutmegged for a goal, and has deflected a shot, which was then volleyed for a goal. So, if you want to score, you just go at Trusty. So, not good for him.
I can't quite tell, guys. Based on the tail, it's a bit off.
Do you know what it's supposed to? Are you sure it's off, or you just don't know? Maybe it's an acquired taste.
Maybe it's
smell.
Maybe it's just a bit of a Maybe that's I'm gonna give it a little taste now, just a little one.
You have an update on the score at Prenton Park.
Yes. Why not?
Which
Says
is
trust the process.
Gary's real favourite team in England.
How are they doing? Let's see. Tranmere is up.
Oh, he knew I was
at Wimbledon.
He knew I was talking about when I
at
named
halftime.
Stadium.
Yes.
Amazing.
Yes. And any special team we want to give a shout out from the National League that people want to hear about?
Well, yeah, I'm really impressed.
Oh, here's one.
Since you outed them, they've been on quite the foot. Oh, that's a lie. This will be their second win in 6.
Yeah. So here's one. Here's a score from the National League.
Yes, sir.
Woke King is up 3-0 on Flid. I know I just destroyed both names.
Oh, Floyd.
Flyd. There you go.
Oh, that's full time.
Fancy going to an A&E in Portugal with a sunburnt cockburn.
Jesus, that game at Dorking.
That is the dreams.
Good.
That is the dreams of most. And your Transmere, your LGBTQ upside down 4P321 community team. How are they doing?
They're up 2-0.
Is it they or is it cis they them? What is it?
What in the world? You're just making stuff up.
Them there.
This is a football team, man.
I like how Gary, every time we ever mention that team, he just sits there.
Right, should we get the latest one on all the
Because you know what? Because the next thing is going to come up is stuff that I'm not going to say. Oh, you know what? Here's a score. The Dorking Wanderers lost 3-4 to Hartlepool. So,
Hartlepool.
Hartlepool.
Yes.
Jesus,
Hartlepool. Dag and Red drew to Aldershot 3-3.
Mr. Greenwood, I believe you. I
Yes.
do believe on occasion you do have the Soccer Saturday accompanying you. Do you happen to know which game Miss Pryor is covering this week?
Unfortunately, I'm not watching Soccer Saturday where I'm sitting today.
Unfortunately.
So I'm not quite sure. But yeah, I do know what you're talking about, and I wish I was.
It's okay. It can be
I wish
easily
I was.
found using the internet.
You're not following her on or stalking her on
Where I'm sitting in my office.
Oh, you're in
I'm
your
sitting in my office today, gentlemen.
Oh, there you go. You have an office.
So I've got a second screen here with all scores and that, but not Sky Sports. Yes. Hey, BX Gunner, brother, how you doing? 80. He's changed his name again. Look, 81 now, isn't it? Or did he change? I can't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember if it was 81 before or not. But
to go with this lovely Cockburn, gentlemen, it's a little bit off, but it's not too bad. It's not going to kill me. I do have, and I wonder if Tom, who is our resident English sort of, fatty, sugary food connoisseur, I wonder if Tom can tell us what this is. That's going to go beautifully with.
It looks like a Ritz cracker or a bit of shortbread. Can't tell the consistency from here.
No, it's not.
But it looks like a digestive. Yeah, a McVitie's digestive.
Yes, look what's on the top.
Is it chocolate?
It's
my favourite one. McVitie's chocolate digestive. It's the best one.
With white chocolate. With white chocolate. Yeah.
I haven't seen the white
extra
chocolate
fancy. Extra fancy white chocolate. Or as other people like to call it, Stefan or Antonio jizz on top.
The Stefan sauce.
81 is the age of the bird BX is hanging out with. So there you go. Okay.
BX Gunner 81. That's the age of the latest birdie scam, isn't it, for a roof?
I believe the 81 stands for the amount of ladies he has attached himself to and mysteriously received their inheritance upon their death.
Like,
mysteriously attached himself to.
Okay.
And it's the number of court cases pending from their children who are basically a bit who
upset.
Is this guy and why is my money going to him?
A little upset.
Well, that's the amount. 81. That's the amount of children he has out of wedlock at the moment.
Oh boy, this is just getting worse and worse.
I thought we started at worse and worse.
Yeah.
But we seem to go lower.
I'll tell you what, gents, I'm getting into this Cockburn now.
Oh, you know what? This is, oh, people. Oh, man. Yeah. That doesn't even sound right.
Shall I make a little announcement here then while we're all gathered together here on this gracious, beautiful occasion?
Uh-oh.
Please do.
Where so basically I think the main reason I'm breaking this out is because in just about 10, well, what's the date today? We're the
20th. Yeah.
So in 12 days time, actually 11 days time, I am going to be moving back to Norway.
You know what's funny? As soon as you said you had an announcement, I had it in my head. You're leaving England. I didn't want to
I'm
say
moving
because
back to Norway.
I didn't want to surprise. I didn't want to be wrong. But that's.
I appreciate that very much, Gary. I appreciate that, and I appreciate you not preempting me. So thank you very much, sir. No, so that's I'm going back to Norway. Everything's all booked and ready. So there's loads of practical stuff really to get ready and stuff is what I've been working on and everything. Yeah, but I'm going back to Norway. So that's why I'm breaking out the cockburns because I've had this around for 2 years, never opened it, and I don't think I'm going to get much chance next weekend because I've got a lot of stuff going on next weekend. And then I'll be going to basically a few days after. So I think this is the best time to get it open. So I thought, let's give it a go. So I'm going back to Norway, ladies and gentlemen. My stint here in the UK is finished. I can tell everyone the main reason I moved over here was to be with my father, who was long-term ill, and he passed away now just a couple of weeks ago. One of the reasons why I've not been around so much is due to that, and everything's been going on with that. Everything's a lot better now. So now that period is finished and everything's all sort of squared off there. And also my job, I managed to lose my job as well, which was great. They decided to restructure the company and move my job out to the Middle East. So I've been made redundant as well with a little redundancy package. So I was like, I think all the signs are sort of like pointing into the direction of back to Norway. So there's not really much keeping me out here really because I'm out here in the Clacton area due to my father. This is where he moved back in 2011, 12. So that's what it is, folks. So I'll probably be on next week's road trip because it'll give me a little bit of a break from everything I'll be doing during that weekend. But then after that, I might not be around for 1 or 2 weeks. Get stuff going on in Norway, getting stuff set up and stuff like that. Probably won't be around too much in chats and stuff either because of that. But we'll see. But just sort of let everyone know that's what's going on, and I will be back. I won't be disappearing forever. I will be back probably in a week or two after moving to Norway. So that's what it is. So I'm just going to enjoy my cockburns now and see how the footy goes.
Oh my god!
Well, you
Sorry.
know what? You have time to let the cockburn dissipate so that you can get back to some normalcy. So that's the other thing you get with a little bit of time.
We said that announcement. I thought it was going to be like, "Fuck you guys, I'm leaving the road trip."
Well, you know what? I was scared. I was scared of that one too. I was scared of that one. Now you're 3 hours.
I have too much fun. I have too much fun here with Gary. Making Gary cringe every Saturday is part of my. It's part of my reason to be around.
Yeah. So you talk to your doctor, and he's like, "What do you do for fun?" Well, this lad of mine. Every so often,
Gary, I make him cringe, and I rather enjoy it. Does it make you happy, Sam? Yes, it does. It makes me very happy. Okay, you continue doing that. It's good for you.
Cringing for sport.
You got a lot of love from the chat, man. Everybody's saying
I see Ryan, thank you very much, and Stefan, thank you. BX, of course, thank you. You want to say thank you to everyone in the chat for your support. Really appreciate that. Yeah, I definitely need a fresh virgin and a Pepsi. But first off with the cockburns.
So if you're going back to Norway, does that mean you're back in business with your vampire activities and stuff like that, or how does that?
I'm hoping to be somewhere without all those fucking seagulls. Remember that? Those seagulls were driving me crazy. I've moved into a different area now, thankfully. I mean, I'm in the same city, which is Drummond, which is a city where Erdogan is from, and all that. Now I'm moving to a different part of that city, and hopefully that part doesn't come with all those. I was unlucky. I was the back part of my apartment building was there was loads of these seagull nests around there, and in Norway, I think they are most places, but in Norway the seagull is a protected species, so you're not allowed to touch their nest or touch them or do anything to them whatsoever. So so they just build up all these nests, and they're all urbanized now because they know where to get the food. They get the food from all the dustbins and the local cafes and restaurants and that. So the parks and so they know where to get all the food, and it's close to the water as well. So those little bastards, they're very, very smart. They know what they're doing. But it was just the noise. Remember the noise? I mean, because I opened my windows, and with all those nests, when they was all nesting, it was just crazy. The noise was just absolutely unbearable at times. But hopefully where I am now, there's not going to be many nests around there, hopefully. Fingers crossed.
Cool. Well,
but yes, vampire activities. Got to get back to my dungeon, get that going again. Got to get it open again for activity, and get the old busty virgins back in there where they belong.
There you go. Yeah.
Oh, BX, to be fair to Stefan, finding a virgin in England is probably more difficult than you'd think.
Oh,
especially in London.
Near impossible. Near impossible. You got the lowest birth age rate in the entire world in the UK.
Yeah, but how many of them were sired by Lord Greenwood?
Do you actually have that information? Because I don't know. I'd be surprised. The Lord is has been.
I know Lord Greenwood gets up to a lot of different shady stuff. I know that for sure, but I'll have to look into the statistics.
Stefan says he knows.
In all seriousness, if Sam is happy, then we are happy.
Yep.
And obviously, we wish him well in his future endeavours. And I'm not saying that like he's been fired from the road trip. That's what WWE used to say. When they fired someone, it'd be, we wish them well in their future endeavours. So it then became, when so-and-so getting future endeavoured. Like that was the descriptor for being fired. But no, that's not true. And obviously wish him well. And I hope he's back with us as soon as possible. And in case anyone's thinking, why haven't you like shown your condolences and stuff? It's like, well, we obviously knew this for a long time, but not on us to tell Sam's story.
Yeah.
No, it's fine, guys. Appreciate it. It's really good.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's move on to the old footy.
I thought you were gonna say, what is it? What do you say? Anywho, and then something funny happened, and something funny happens after that. But you didn't say it, so we're gonna have to just wait.
Should we start off with Sam's sick joke of the week?
Oh my gosh, it's been a while. It's been months. It's been months. We've been listening to this.
I want to see two different people in the chat say yes. We want to hear Sam's sick joke of the week. I want to see the specific request for it in the chat as well.
Oh, there you go, people.
And
I don't want to hear it. Mr. Tom knows got 2 thumbs up, so there you go.
I want to see people get engaged, like they're actually listening to what we're talking about. And I want to see 2 different people now say, yes, I want to hear Sam's sick joke of the week. Oh, Tom's done a little bit of a cheater there.
Yeah, Sheffield United has scored, so it's 1-2.
Give it to me, baby. Yep, BX, yep, definitely. Okay, so technically we do have 2 since Tom has chatted and BX has chatted. So here we go. The sick joke of the week.
And Mr. Tom has gone into the, he's even gotten even more deep undercover.
So, what is very dark black and at the top of the stairs?
Michael Jackson before 1987?
No, it's Stephen Hawking in a failed fire drill.
Have you ever seen the episode? I don't know if you've ever seen the English version of The Office, but they're doing the fire drill, and there's a member of staff that has a wheelchair, and basically they go, "Oh yeah, to simulate a proper fire drill conditions, we can't use the lift, obviously, so we have to carry her down the stairs." They get halfway down. This is genuinely true. They get halfway down the stairs, and David Brent, Ricky Gervais, turns to his assistant Gareth, and goes, "Well, it's not really a fire, is there? Like, it's not a real fire drill. Like, we'll just come back later." And they leave her halfway in between, right? And then the best part is, at the end of the episode, they would always like do a quick gag where like they cut to, and it's her still, the lights are all out, and she's still there going, "Hello." It's a lady in the wheelchair. She's like, "Hello, is anybody there?"
Well, there you go. That was Sam's joke, and Stefan, I guess, approves.
Stefan approves. Thank you. Everyone else is probably still sort of like trying to recover.
I'm a little, wow.
So
Burnley has scored, folks. They're up 3-1 now at Sheffield United, so they are not playing around.
Okay, so what's black about 13 stairs?
Why is it got to be black? See, now see, he just opened up the gates and then you just jumped in like, now I've got a black joke too.
No. What's black is about 13 stairs from the top of the stairs, and I can't remember what the third part of the joke was. It's just Steve Hawking trying to escape while stuck in the event of a fire.
Is just.
He was on the floor though, like, because he wheeled himself down and then he flipped over.
This is sad.
So he landed on his face. Oh, hang on. But do you know what his nickname was from the fire department?
Oh, there we go.
You know, if Stephen Hawking was in a duck costume, do you know what they would have called him? Crispy Duck.
Oh my god!
I'm sorry.
Sam, I missed you.
Huh?
Yeah.
He missed you, but not that much.
What?
I said I missed you.
What are you talking about?
you just turned.
Since I've been away.
Yes. We're getting to Lord Greenwood, and now I realize what I missed with the Lord Greenwood. He just chopped your head off.
Yeah. Yes, that's it. That's it. Lord Greenwood doesn't mess around. He does not mess around. No, I've been around for a while now. It's been my my esteemed cousin.
Yes. I think we would ask him where you were, and he really wouldn't give us a straightforward answer. So I don't know. The man is keeping you.
Well, where he is.
Yeah, where you were.
Where he is.
Why did you make the show? Yeah.
That's just.
You guys are just
very
really
secret information.
So Norwich has
tied up.
So is it 7:30?
Oh, they're that late today. That's because of the FA Cup.
Yeah. What do you get when you mix goat DNA with human DNA? You get kicked out of the zoo. That's what.
Yeah, definitely doing the wrong thing there.
That is just really that. What?
Oh, that Stefan's come with a good one there. Can you imagine Stephen Hawkins narrating a romantic novel? Oh yeah, in out. I am going to do you upside down. Oh yeah, ride 'em cowboy. Oh yeah. Oh.
That is just.
The doctor said to me last week when I went for my annual checkup, because of course I did. I've got some good news and some bad news. So I went, what's the good news? He went, the good news is you have 24 hours to live. So I went,
Bad news
oh
is I should
shit,
have told
what's
you
the
yesterday.
bad news? What's the bad news? He went,
Should
yeah,
have told
couldn't
you
get in touch
yesterday.
with you yesterday. Yeah.
You only got 5 seconds left. 5, 4.
Oh. Now that's an interesting question, actually. If you did actually get a diagnosis, like you basically you're like 6 months left, what would you do?
Everything.
Yeah, I suppose you just would, wouldn't you? Just try and
There'd be a lot of people on Earth who should be worried.
yeah.
All of a sudden, Wee Man
Oh,
shows
you.
up, and you know you're in trouble.
I got my list. I'm checking it twice. I'm gonna promise you, I'm not very nice.
This guy walked up to me, walked up to this guy, and just punched him in the face and took off running, giggling.
Yeah. What you gonna do? I'm dead in 6 months, motherfucker. What you gonna do?
Obviously, it would go on a sliding scale of the people I hate the least to the people I hate the most.
Yeah.
Brendan Aronson, somewhere in the middle, probably.
Imagine that. Brendan Aronson, he's on the pitch.
He's got to be on the list
and
somewhere.
some lad in a Leeds shirt runs out for some reason, and drops him. Nobody knows why. Guess who's joined us, folks? We got Russ has joined us, everyone.
Aronson's gonna get it in the face.
Yeah. I got a theory. Every time Russ mocks Unai Emery, he wins a trophy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right, hang on. He ain't gonna win 1 million trophies because he's probably said it 1 million times. But at what point are you gonna stop punishing him for? I'll say this like I would ever stop. I would never stop if Unai Emery was shit.
You're still on about this Henry thing coming on and scoring against you, and I've
never mentioned Henry. You mention it all the time.
Do you remember? Hey Sam, do you remember when Henry came on against Leeds?
Yeah.
It was a splendid day, wasn't it?
It was
magical.
The worst Monday night I've ever seen.
Absolutely magical.
It was awful. It was awful. It was the worst ever. To be honest, I think Arsenal should have been investigated for cheating. Just like you bring on one of the world's best footballers as a ringer just because you can't beat a League One team.
No, because we hate you and we want you to feel pain. That's what happens.
It's like you're like, we're playing this League One team. Can we get this old age pensioner to score on them? Yes, we can.
Yeah, but I liked when Viduka scored against Arsenal. It suited me. So it was convenient for my emotional needs in the moment. It was you know what? I admit I was conflicted on that day, to be honest, because let's put it this way: had Arsenal beat Leeds in May of 2003, I wouldn't have actually been that sad about it because it would have been nice had Manchester United not won anything. So, but you had to go and let us win.
I remember you guys had what's his name? Ian Hart.
Yeah.
He was a good free kick taker, wasn't he?
He was. I know he scored one at Highbury, which was quite saucy.
Yeah.
But I don't want to antagonise you all further by just bringing up how when Viduka twisted Ashley Cole into a pretzel, and then top cornered it with like the last kick.
Viduka was a bit underrated, wasn't he?
He was. I think he's still the Leeds top scorer in the Premier League era.
Yeah.
I believe.
He is, I think.
Obviously, we've got players that have scored more goals, but since the Premier League was a thing, he scored the most for us.
Viduka was underrated because he was always looked at as a bit fat, wasn't he? He was a bit big boned, wasn't he?
Yeah. David O'Leary did say, if we can get him fit, he'll be a great asset to us. He never got him fit.
Mm.
Yeah, it was a big fella. It's a big fella. You're right. It was decent. I think we paid Celtic about 6 million for him, something like that. And it would, in modern money, that would have been probably like paying 40. I guess. I don't know. I'm not the football economist, but obviously 6 million went a lot further in the year 2000 than it does now.
Yeah.
Anyway, the important thing is that we're probably never ever going to beat Arsenal again. So there is that. So
you never know.
Yeah, we seem to struggle against teams that we should beat. So as I say, yeah, you never know.
I might have lost all hope in that game at Ellen Road where we had 28 shots on you and it finished 0-0. Outrageous. That was the one where
Wow.
Pepe got
That's
sent
an
off.
annoying game right there, isn't it?
Yeah. We
Oh yeah.
I wonder
Hands
what
to the neck.
Yeah.
Hands to the neck. And I think, is that the one when Aubameyang scored for you? I get all confused.
No, it was 0-0. He should have scored. I think he was put through 1-on-1 at one point and didn't score. In hindsight, I forgot what I was going to say.
Brentford has scored twice. I just looked away. It was still 2-0. What? Must have scored in the last 5 minutes.
Shit like that's why the Premier League has lost its luster.
Viduka, 12 million minimum.
Team in 14th, 13th, 14th, 15th, whatever, are basically putting him 4 away at a team. Madness. Fucking Keane Lewis Potter.
Oh, the defender was running away from the ball. I don't know why. He wasn't running to the ball. Oh, well.
The funny thing about this is that Sheffield United will probably win the championship next year, despite the fact that they've been out of dog shit this year.
Yeah, Burnley are 4-1 up now as well.
Oh, they just. Oh, here about the. Do you want me to give the commentary for the goal, Sam?
Yeah.
Ball's at the top of the spot. Goes far corner. Goalkeeper is well off his line and it's beat. Wow, that's a shot from just outside the box there. Johan Goodmanson. There you go.
Well, at least Vincent Kompany won't get sent off for being a prick today.
What is your problem?
Because he always gets sent off.
He's not a prick. What do you mean?
He is a prick. Of course he's a prick.
What did he do to you now? Tell me what this guy did to you now.
He's done literally nothing to me. But I'm just speaking on behalf of referees everywhere where he's a prick. Because he's used to winning, obviously, playing for Man City and Oil, because of playing for 115 FC. And then basically used to getting everything going his way. And because now he's not with the big teams, he basically doesn't get those decisions. And he gets upset about it and probably goes too far. Some of them he's probably justified, to be fair. But I'm always fair, even to the people I'm not fair to. But that being said, I still maintain that he probably won't get booked or sent off today.
Yeah. Look who joins us from work. Spencer is out. Oh, look. Anders, you're going to... I don't know what Sam just said. Welcome to the show, Anders. Spencer, of course. Yeah. Yep. Got some late arrivals.
If someone from China or Thailand comes in, would you be able to converse with them as well, Mr. Greenwood?
I know a little bit of Thai. Sawadee krab, but somebody mine.
What does that mean?
Sawadee-krap, that means hello, and Sabadi Mai is how are you?
Give me a beer. Oh, okay.
No,
What about
Sabadi
if I
Mai
need
is
a
how are you?
beverage? Oh, he just
Um,
went. Now he's gone. Now I don't know what you said
det
to
är
me,
bra, det är
Anders, but I don't like it.
bra med hoppas jag.
Cardiff have scored. Cardiff have scored.
Oh, folks, Mr. Tom.
And
should
no
be happy
one
with
gives a flying fuck.
that. No, Mr. Tom does. So you do. Don't you
I
care
give
for?
a-
Don't you care
I
about
give a
Mr.
flying
Tom's
fuck.
happiness?
Oh, does he care about Cardiff? Okay, well, in that case, then fine.
He cares
No,
about. He cares about the other
more-
team
it's
not
more
winning.
Southampton not winning, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I said this to Gary last night. I went, for me, I mean, obviously I didn't know the Leicester result beforehand, but I was like, the ideal result was Cardiff not drawing with Southampton, because I want Southampton to still feel that they need to try at Leicester on Tuesday. Whereas now they obviously can't go above Leeds this week.
Very important, very important. Anders, fan, du må dricka lite nu. Du må fan meg ta ut det där, du må ta ut en portvin eller något så här. Jag cockburn säger från Portugal. Du må fan meg ta frem någon öl, någon macköl eller någon fan sån här skit från Sverige. Bara putta rätt ner i munnen och ner i käften. Och bara dricka som fan.
I don't know what you said, but stop talking about me like that. All right, just not really.
Talking Swedish to Anders.
AFC Wimbledon have scored, but then had a player sent off at Transmere.
Oh no! Imagine that 4 goals scored by the away team today, and Arsenal.
What do we call Transmere? Is it them, they, cis, non-cis?
Oh,
I just call them Transmere, basically, just it's still clear
Just
of any
fucking
controversy.
smear.
Martin Scorsese film. There you go. Oh, and now Anders is speaking back. What did
Ja,
you just say?
hembränt med lingon dricka. Ja, fan, det är jättesnyggt. Han blev så jättefull av det där. Fan, det är helt tråkigt. Ja, men det är jättesnyggt.
Swedish. It's
Det är
Swedish.
för kors.
Yeah, he said Swedish. He said he's speaking Swedish.
Yeah, speaking Swedish to Anders. It's not very often I get to polish my Swedish, you know. Well, that came out wrong, didn't it?
How... well, maybe it didn't.
That's
I'm going to polish my Swedish.
If that's what you call it, that's a weird name. But all right.
Polish is Swede.
That's it, Tom. Suck that Pepsi down, you fucking heathen.
Oh, there you go. Oh man. So
How
different?
was a lot
How
more
different is
PG than I
Swedish
expected.
from?
On a scale from 1 to 10, where 10 is so amazing, you would basically just fucking fuck every midget you could find within 40 kilometers, or 1 being really, really bad. How good is my Swedish? I'd like to know. Thank you.
That's a strange scale. What kind of scale is that?
That's one of Tom's scales.
He said it's a
Give me
10. I don't know.
Anders, du är jättesnygg, vad fan. Du är min pojkvän över alla pojkvänner. Fan, du är bara det bästa i hela världen, du är fan.
When I say the road trip goes off the path, we've gone off the path. We're in another world right now, another country.
I'm actually getting drunk from port wine because it's 25%. It's a little bit off.
You're not supposed to drink that much. It's supposed to be.
It's 25%. It's a little bit off, which makes it probably about 30%. And I haven't drunk for many, many months, so it's going straight to my head. And I'm going to be saying a lot of stupid things soon, so I'm looking forward to it.
I only had the odd glass.
It smells like victory. Yes. I'm going to polish you off in a minute, Stefan.
Oh no!
Is that a threat or a promise?
I know.
No, it's a good one. It's a nice polish.
Stefan needs more material for his book, anyways. This might be chapter chapter 69 in his book. So there you go. Sam
I was,
visit.
enjoy- I
Sam
was
came
enjoying
to
talking
visit.
Swedish to Anders, but I know I can't talk Swedish because no one else understands it. So that's the problem.
Yes.
If someone went to Gary, so what's the road trip actually like? Can you send me like a 10-second snippet of what it's like? Gary should just send a clip of like Sam speaking Swedish, me shouting "Mal, Mal," and Gary just going whoa, whoa, whoa.
Well, no. Then he gives his scale of whatever, and somehow Anders translates it to 10. So I don't.
Gary just tries to reel it all in, but he can't. It's
No.
impossible.
Yes.
I usually just say on a scale 1 to 10, 10 being the highest because it's the highest. Do whatever.
Yes. Yeah.
My scale was much more fun.
It was.
Can you remember it if you were asked to bring it up again?
Well, something to do with
Midgets.
having sexual relations with midgets within a 40-kilometer distance.
I almost feel like I almost feel like I should go and pull that out, but oh damn, did I just say that?
Oh my god! Oh, Gary.
Pull it out, did you say? You'll pull it out. You'll pull it off.
Yeah.
To quote Elaine from Seinfeld, Jerry, he pulled it out.
See, this is this is why I'm not too fond of these this road trip.
That brings me to my next. That brings me to my next joke, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh no! I can only imagine what this one's going to be.
You can figure it out straight away though, because of the theme we're on. But basically, in the Paralympics, what's this? That's 110. That's 110 meter hurdle for midgets.
That's just really.
I've got a question for you all.
If I'm being held hostage like 3 times.
What was David Bowie's last hit?
Oh no!
He loves it.
Probably heroin.
What'd you say? Sorry, what did you say, Tom?
What was David Bowie's last hit? Probably heroin.
Oh my god!
What do you call a deaf gynecologist? A lip reader.
This is really, really bad.
Gary, you love it. You love it, you secret little bastard, you.
Yeah. Oh. Yes. Stefan, it's yeah. Sam is yeah.
Yeah, I think you like my Paralympics joke.
No. So, and Russ comes with some really important information.
Yeah.
David Bowie.
Just in case you know.
David Bowie.
He's starting to think I have a point. Oh boy.
He's feeling sorry for you, Gary.
Yeah, I know.
I think most people do, really, but yeah, that's it, innit? You know, you can't help it, can you?
Yeah.
I'll let you all know a little known fact about me. I added Paul Walker on Xbox, but he spent all his time on the dashboard.
Oh my god.
That is just really rude.
Ooh.
Why does Stephen Hawking do
Oh
one-liners?
no! You're looking this up. You don't remember this one.
Because he can't do stand-up.
That's just really rude.
Oh my
Really?
god!
What's he gonna do? Haunt me, Gary?
Oh man.
Gonna haunt the fuck out of you with his vocoder. Dom,
Well, as
Dom,
long as he
Dom,
doesn't do it between 8 and 9 a.m., that's fine.
Dom, Dom, Dom. Wake up,
Yes, sir.
wake up. Make some Wheaties. Make some Wheaties.
You guys are really wow. People, this is the road trip.
Dom,
Oh.
Dom, go get that aubergine out of the fridge.
Can I
Put
read
it
the
in
one
my
out
bum
that's-
hole.
Yes.
Can I read what Spencer just typed out? What is Paul Walker's favourite food? Crisps. What would you
Spencer's
call
down now.
What would you call Paul Walker if he wore Stephen Hawking's duck costume? Crispy Duck Walker.
Crispy Duck Walker.
You guys.
Crispy, crispy.
That didn't even mean anything. I don't know why I did
Yeah.
that.
Sam, when are you going on your trip again?
Am I going on my trip?
When's the Lord coming back? I even like that Tate guy.
Do you like Tate better than me? Are you cunt?
Oh God, Pat Tate. Do you know what I love even more than Pat Tate? The fake Pat Tate. The second Pat Tate that turns up mysteriously before Colonel Waldepeers. What do you
Yes.
call a little boy with no arms and no legs?
Oh, come on.
Names, obviously.
I'm not even. I don't know.
Yeah.
Can't. Oh. Can you get? All right. Here we go. Can we get a Gary level joke, please? Something that I can find funny that I don't. It doesn't make my insides.
We need a clean joke
turn.
for Gary.
Okay.
We need a clean joke for Gary.
All right, I promise this is clean.
We need a PG joke.
After death, what is the only organ in the female body that remains warm? My penis.
Oh my god. Oh, I'm sorry. No, you know what? You got time out. I'm sorry. Time out.
That just went from bad to worse, that did. Jesus.
Somebody help me. He said he went clean. Oh my gosh.
I thought it said clean, and I was like, nope. That's the opposite of clean right there.
It was clean before I started.
Even worse. Oh my god. I'm crying over here. That was just oh man. You know, I'm glad we don't have sponsors. Who would our sponsor be after that joke?
Sponsors on here, bloody hell. Good luck with that.
TJ Cribs and Sons, probably.
Oh man. Oh. Now that was a good one, says Stefan. Oh man.
Right.
Spencer's at work in the cafeteria. Oh my gosh. Oh,
Oh, that's great. Laughing out loud and everyone looks at you. That's fantastic.
God. Tom, question.
What lube did you use?
Well, nature's lubrication, of course. Excrement.
Oh man, look at this.
Do you use a bit of holy water?
More like nut oil.
Oh,
Nut oil?
oh my gosh.
Did you dip it in the holy water first?
Not where I'm going.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, I can't believe I said that out loud. Sorry.
You did. You said it out loud. You thought it,
Oh
and then
my
you said
God.
it. Oh.
Oh my God, I'm going straight to hell.
Yes. Yes.
Do not
Don't worry.
pass go.
You got a lot. There'll be a lot of friends with you. I think we're all going there. So. Wow. Okay.
Why don't they play poker in the jungle?
Oh no.
Too many cheaters.
Too many cheaters. Yeah. We set Tom off on it on one here now.
Yeah, no, he's just going to can you find, you know, what's it called? The aristocrats. He's like, I need something aristocrats level, please.
Oh, I can't tell you that. It would shut the show down.
My fortune cookie today. Your most important work is yet to come. So there you go. Oh man, Mr. Tom, that.
You know they did an autopsy on Michael Jackson.
Oh no.
They found milk teeth under his foreskin.
Sorry, I need to go for a minute. Oh, hey everybody!
Hey everybody!
I can leave a
Michael Jackson, did they find milk teeth under your foreskin?
Denied.
Oh my gosh. Or as what is it? Sam?
Yes.
Denied.
Denied.
Oh my gosh. That was they're laughing. They like the Michael. I don't like that guy.
They love the Michael bit.
Yeah. They're weirdos.
Brilliant.
They really are, but there are weirdos. So there you go.
Oh man, this show is gone.
Oh, hang on a minute. I need to go and check. I need to go and check on that pot of oil I've got stewing in the stew bowl.
Right.
Oh, hey everybody! This is Michael Jackson.
Man. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
How West Ham getting on?
Oh my god.
Yeah, that.
Yes.
Shamom.
All right.
Oh, hey everybody, what's up?
Where'd you go? You keep missing. You keep missing somebody when you go away.
This must be coincidence.
Oh man. Oh.
What did the big flower say to the little flower? Hi, bud.
This is stupid.
That's just stupid right there.
Yes.
That's just plain stupid.
Oh man. Oh
you
boy.
You want to hear a joke about roofs?
Oh.
The first one is on the house.
That's
silly.
That's silly right there. That's silly.
How do you look for Will Smith in the snow?
Oh no.
You look for the Fresh Prince.
Fresh Prince.
All right, here's one. I don't know what. There you go.
A worm crawls out of a pile of spaghetti. Says, "Damn, that was one hell of an orgy." Because of course it has a Southern American accent.
Yeah.
Instead of an Italian one, like it should have done.
Oh.
Anyway, speaking of crap movies,
Brentford just scored. They're up 5-0.
Oh my god, what?
They're up 5-0.
Gary had to interrupt you just as you was talking, you see, so continue, Tom.
I do it all the time, Sam. It's kind of like the only time I can get the in between, like the cringe. I get to talk. Go ahead, Mr. Tom.
No, it's nothing genuinely important. But yeah.
When is it ever important, Mr. Tom?
It's not. It's not.
Ever.
Well, part of the times that is like the times where I'm like, oh my god, guys, this is really important. I think Sam needs to have another dash of his cockburn.
My cock is actually burning now.
Oh,
Probably going to
Mr.
see
Tom,
a
you got
doctor
a
before
joke
you
for
go
you,
to
Mr.
Norway.
Tom.
Right. A guy sitting in a doctor's office. The doctor walks in and says, I have some bad news. I'm afraid you're going to have to stop masturbating. I don't understand, Doc. The patient says, why? The doctor says, because I'm trying to examine you.
Yeah.
I remember a time the doctor said it was really imperative that he had to stick his finger up my bum. And I thought, okay, that's really unconventional, seeing as I'm at the dentist. But I only realised that while I was halfway through the procedure. But anyway, what? I was like, okay. That being said, so I saw Godzilla X Kong New Empire, whatever it is, and I was like, this is interesting in that it's exactly what I expected. A massive CGI fest. Although saying that, I said that to someone. They went, well, of course it was going to be a massive CGI fest. Then, God, how else would they put Godzilla in a film? But anyway, I was just... There's something unnatural about watching a movie, in my opinion. Like, just because you can use CGI doesn't necessarily mean you should. As in, like, people go, oh, it's Godzilla and Kong. Like, what are they going to do? Train a real giant ape? I'm like, well, no. But the point is, there are scenes where they're not in it, and you're still covering the entire screen with computer graphic shit.
It's called lazy.
Yeah.
It's called lazy.
Yep.
It's called lazy. Ay. Oh, man. Oh.
Civil War was good, though.
Oh.
That was a good film. Kirsten Dunst being undunsty, let's just say. It's about like photographers, like the people that are going around photographing an American Civil War that had broke out. My understanding, California and Texas had turned against the government. So, but you're more following Kirsten Dunst covering it all. And yeah, it's a lot better than making it sound, because obviously you're like, well, she's just going around taking photographs. It's like, well, no, she gets into situations because there's an actual fucking war going on. Yeah. So that's not bad. Godzilla, well, put it this way, I never watched the previous Godzilla movie, so I was probably setting myself up for a bit of like, what the fuck am I watching? No, you won't fall asleep. Be a good film. Be a good film.
I don't get this one, but go ahead.
Why does Dr. Pepper come in a bottle? Because his wife had passed away.
Ay.
What do you call a teenage boy that says he doesn't masturbate? A fucking
liar.
liar.
Yeah. Civil War looks good, by the way.
Good film.
From all the clips.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not sitting here saying that they've made Ben-Hur or anything like that. But it's just a fine like near to it, just under 2 hours. It's fine.
Yeah.
You don't come out feeling like you're wasting your time. And my favourite part of it is it's an original premise somewhat. It's not just another fucking Marvel film or a part 72 of John Wick or something like that. I would watch part 72 of John Wick. I'm not going to be that pretentious about it, but you know what I mean.
John Wick tries to get out of the care home.
Yeah. What do you mean? What do you mean you killed John Wick's 75th version of his dog?
Oh.
My actual favourite movie of this year is The Beekeeper with
Yeah, I did like that. Yeah, I like that
with
one.
Statham. I just loved how much reverence / the opposite, so I don't know what the word is, they gave to the beekeeper, as in as an occupation, because you'd have people going, "Oh, what's he going to do? He's just a fucking beekeeper." And then you'd have Jeremy Irons, who basically functions as like I'm going to be the reason you're all afraid of Jason Statham, without Jason Statham telling you to be afraid of him. We'd be like, "You're all special forces, aiming to take down the beekeeper. You're all pussies. He would do it with his eyes closed. You'd all be dead." Brilliant.
Yes.
Brilliant. Plus, people that do those sort of scams should. I thought he went easy on them. He should have actually set them on fire. Not just the building, the people that did it.
Got it. No, it was a good. I like that one. It was a good one. Definitely liked
Great
it.
film.
Yes.
He keeps bees. Ooh, the hive. You gotta protect the hive. I mean, I'm saying I'm mocking it, but it was fake. Don't get me wrong, I'm not sure I'll enjoy Beekeeper 5, which is almost certainly inevitable. That being said. Oh, anyway, the full time's rolling around in the football.
Yep. Luton did score to make sure that they don't the clean sheet is gone, so they did do that. Burnley scores 4. Brentford scores 5. How about it, Arsenal? 6, maybe? Yeah. Complete the set. Like sounds like the trend is we we score.
There's been a lot. There has been a lot of goals in those 2 games, to be fair.
Yeah. 11 goals scored.
It's really important that Luton scored, because they'd be in a lot of trouble if they were on minus 29 goal difference.
Yeah. Spencer's got something weird.
He'd watch John Wick sleep because people were around doing it. Oh god.
Yes.
Cardiff have scored in a 90 plus 6th minute. They are beating Southampton 2-1.
Is that even better?
That's good, because you don't want Southampton to win, do you?
Yeah, well, that is the more ideal result compared to Southampton winning. But now I still need Southampton to. I suppose I still need Southampton to actually get something at Leicester, but either way, whatever will happen will happen. I've come to terms with the fact that we had 3 chances to actually get promoted or put ourselves in prime position for it, and we failed 3 times. And that is no one's fault but Leeds United. That's it. Well, the Sunderland game's obviously on the ref, because that handball was fucking diabolical, but still.
This Ipswich, they don't even play this weekend, right?
Yeah, I don't know why. I'm guessing it's because they were meant to play Coventry.
Oh, okay.
So I'm guessing that's why that's not happening. But
Wow.
Spencer, a respected rugby YouTuber, supports. So I'm guessing you no longer respect him. I am absolutely not Farcat. Don't get me wrong. I don't think his substitutions last week covered him in glory, but at the same time, he still has done rather well. Some are going to say, "Oh, he should get promoted with his team." I'm like, yeah, but he did technically start a month after everyone else. Not in the conventional sense, because the season started when it started. But I just mean in the sense of like with her takeover and the assembling the squad, we were kind of a month behind. That again, that's our fault, because that takeover should have been done sooner, but it wasn't. Shit happens. So, whatever. Just it is typical though that the one time he doesn't win the championship will be when he's our manager.
Yeah.
So,
There's still got a few games left though, so don't give up hope just yet.
Yeah, it's not over. Not over till the until it's over.
I've gone through the emotions of it. I'm just, or whatever happens. Don't get me wrong. On the trip Monday night, it could be a lot different. Could be, I could be in like cut Stefan's head off mode again. But
So we're gonna go out. So we're gonna go. So we're gonna go out on Stefan.
That's one way to go.
All right, so the games are finished now. So
Yeah, we got
I'm
2 hours
gonna
until
start
Arsenal.
spreading out.
All right, people. It's time for lunch, anyways, for some of us. So I guess we'll do this, huh? We'll do this. Here we go. Do this. Sam, what say you?
Thank you very much, everyone, for tuning in. I've been enjoying my Cockburn's Special Reserve port wine. Beautiful, beautiful stuff here. Getting slightly drunk, saying some reprehensible, terrible crap, but we all enjoy it. Ah, yes, rather nice. Yeah, thanks everyone for joining. Thanks for having me on again, as always. I think I'll be on next week, I believe. Apart from that, I'll probably have the next maybe week or two maybe off due to setting things up in Norway and stuff. We'll see how it goes. We'll play it a bit by ear, how it sort of comes along. But yeah, great to see everyone in the chat as always. Great support. Thank you guys. We appreciate it. And let's hope Arsenal do the business away at Wolves this evening. Keep the pressure up again for the rest of the season and keep ourselves in the title race. So come on, you Gunners, let's do it. And everyone have a great Saturday evening.
Cool. And Mr. Tom.
I have one more joke for everyone.
Share. You ask for share, they make a chair.
but no, in all seriousness, right?
Oh.
No, right. That amused me. But saying that, obviously, thank you, Gary, for providing us with this platform on a Saturday afternoon where we can sit and have fun and banter and experience the joys, the highs, the emotions of football. All this I'm filibustering, but at the same time, I'm just going to say, obviously, I'm glad that Sam is back and in spiffing form. Clearly, whether aided by the beverage or not, irrelevant right now. So, would you like to grade that out of 10, Mr. Screamer?
Yeah, so this is a scale of let's see, where it's a scale of 10 where that's the equivalent of having sex with tiger sharks. Yep. And 1 where it's the same as getting your balls eaten off by a honey badger. I would definitely say we are in the realm of 7.25212212. So it's not too bad at all.
Not bad at all. Not that I wish to turn you into a future alcoholic, but I wouldn't be too opposed to you grading a beverage on a weekly basis.
Well, since we do it on Saturdays, I might just do that going forwards. I might get myself like a wine or something and taste a wine. It's not a bad idea.
It's something I would personally look forward to, and the results afterwards, because some would say there were two halves of this show. The attempted football discussion with full of calmness and just general sensible-ish statements, and then there was the half of the show where you appeared with your Cockburn, and it went exactly how we'd all expect.
Yeah, the show went a certain way when the Cockburn showed up, basically.
Wow,
yes.
Went that way.
You can always trust our old friend, Mr. Cockburn.
Old friend. But in all seriousness, it's great to see Sam back, and obviously good luck to him in the future.
Thank you.
Move, things like that. But obviously more pleased to hear that it won't actually affect you on the show going forwards. Obviously, aside from like a few weeks or so to naturally set yourself up on the internet and stuff. Personally, had you said you were never coming back to the show, I would have disbanded the road trip. And I know Gary's sitting there going, you would have. I was like, yeah, it'd be dead without Sam. Come on now. Without the classic trio, come on now.
All right, yeah, it wouldn't be the
You're
same.
deluding yourself.
It'd be like Top Gear without you can't have Top Gear without Richard Hammond, Jeremy Clarkson, and what's his face, James May, can you?
Yeah.
You certainly cannot.
Yeah.
How else are we going to find out if you can go from Rome to London on a ferry faster than in a Ferrari or whatever?
Yeah.
How else? How would we know? I mean,
you need the three of them. The three of them makes them work. This is the 3-leaf clover right here.
Evil.
This is the trident of evil. This is the 3-leaf clover right here. You know, without one of us, it doesn't work.
There you go. Or Lord Greenwood or Pat. Yeah. So as long as it's three, because they all seem to be from the. So one of them, who knows who's going to show up when? Well, I'd like to say thank you everybody for joining us. Sam, it was good to have you on. I'm glad you got to. I'm assuming these last couple of years and stuff, you've got to do some stuff, and that's why it makes you maybe a little bit easier to go back to Norway now. And
thanks, Gary.
hope you get to do what you want to do there as well and enjoy that like you did before.
Thanks.
No seagulls, I guess, so you won't be able to
eat.
How are you gonna eat? How are you gonna eat if there's no seagulls? I mean that's probably. No, sorry. You're not allowed to do that. But anyway, no. I'm glad to have you on. Enjoy having these chats. If not, it's just me and Mr. Tom, and I'm not even gonna. But anyways, thank you for joining everyone in the chat. Thank you, Mr. Tom and Sam, for joining me. We'll do this again next week. Hopefully, we are talking about. I guess I don't know when we play next, but hopefully we're sitting at the top of the table by day's end, and then we'll go from there. So everybody, enjoy yourselves. We'll see you back next week, and we are out.
Life is a journey. Don't waste your trip. Enjoy the ride. There you go.
Oh boy, I'm having some problems here. Mr. Tom, can you kill the show? I can't kill it for some reason. I can't end the stream. It won't let me. This is a weird.